That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcast live. Florida, you're up to we don't land like I'm Tommy C. This is Shot for the Point. That is Jeff. And Matt, minus a leg, is behind the glass.
What's up?
What's going on there? What's going on there? What's going on?
Well, you know that the audio is not coming through.
That was, we forgot about to check the radio.
We did?
Music,
we can take care of that now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was my fault. It was my fault. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. What's going on? Repzilla. The thriller. The thriller in Repzilla. See Talentless? Is that directed towards me? Hold on a second. I want to see this. I'm gonna find who you are. How dare you?
No.
Oh no! I actually blocked him. No, undo. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do it. I really didn't. I totally didn't mean to do that. See Talentless.
Good job.
How dare you? Oh man, I really didn't mean to do that. Because it moves. It moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, Jesus Louises. How you doing, Jeff? What's going on?
I'm good. Baseball's back. Playoffs getting ready to start for hockey. I'm happy.
Yeah, hockey season's starting. And that means on the 14th, which is kind of the 10-year anniversary.
10 years.
In 2012, I made my first video, which is my predictions for the Stanley Cup Final. And I got absolutely none of them right. Well, not the final, but the whole playoffs, I think.
Well, to be fair, that's the year the Kings just went absolutely ape shit after being.
Nobody saw him, but see, nobody saw him coming. Nobody knew how good they were. You know,
that's what I'm saying. They went ape shit that year.
If the Rangers are good, yeah. In the 10-year tradition, Chris Kreider. I should tell my wife that because that's her favorite player because he's got a German name. Look at it.
I've always loved Chris Kreider. I wanted the Blues to take him a number of years ago.
Lyrics in the chat. Watch out, Tommy.
You've been coming after me for months.
Okay.
Whatever. You're certainly not going to do it live. You need to edit it. Today, look, a lot of I know a lot of people have gone over this. We don't go over this the same way. I'm looking for laughs here. I'm not trying to get to the bottom of anything. But I got to be honest with you, I was a little relieved to see this. Because unfortunately, you know, that's the problem with Lyrics being here because I have to fucking come clean. Look, I know Lyrics knows this, but my anime fucking Andy Kaufman act that I'm doing on Twitter is not representative of me in any way, shape, or form. I'm not doing this to back off. I'm going to still do the act anyway. I am what most people would consider libertarian in my views. I really think do whatever, and up into including the bedroom, and masturbate on whatever papers you feel see fit. I really don't. I don't care. And when I was being kind of just because I don't know that guy that well. When I first heard about the whole Flamenco thing, I was just like, well, he's anime, so he's obviously a degenerate. And I always kind of thought he probably had a secret streak in him. I don't know so much because of anime, but mostly because he's weird. He's a weird guy, you know. But anime just like, oh, okay, you know. So I'm not particularly, and I am of the opinion that sexually, go for broke, man. Whatever makes you happy. I really do that. As long as prepubescents are out of it.
Thank you.
I
Thank you for clarifying
cannot
that.
tolerate that. I cannot be around somebody like that. And I don't know, like I'm asking myself too, because there were. I think I'm going to actually block this guy. Let me give you an example of what like.
What do we got?
Yeah, because like somebody asked me, do you think that he is a P word? And I was like, no, I don't. And then I and the guy responded back to me. Okay, then you think that Lolly's okay, when I've been abundantly clear about my position on prepubescence. Now I'm being told it's not always I don't give a shit. We are not getting to bottom anything. I am not debating anime. You can go fuck yourself. I think all that stuff is just stupid.
Let's stay away
You
from
think
that.
Star Wars, all that Star Wars is stupid? You know, Jesus. That's stupid. So what did I say? So I just wrote no, and then this guy wrote me back, and boy, it burned my fucking ass. I gotta find this.
There's the sign crying. I mean from Willie's video. Great job, Willie. By the way.
No, that was great. But so I wrote no, and somebody asked me that, so I quote tweeted and said no, and then they were like, "Well, I guess you're okay with I get it. You're okay with prepubescent."
That was a fucking trap. He's a fucking asshole.
Oh, really? Well, I want to block him. I can't even find it. Send me the.
No, I was just saying, like, people.
I can't even find it. Yeah, I can't even find my fucking original.
People do that all the time. They ask you a question, then they be like, "Well, I guess you're okay with."
Yeah, it was such a send move, you know. Maybe it probably was him. Come to think of it. But I was just it really ticks me off to no end. If you go find that tweet, I'd appreciate it. So I was really sort of happy to see that this certainly honest question, eating flam is a danger to children, and that's really where my line is drawn. If I think you're a danger to children, and I think I'm old enough to, come up with that conclusion. Overwhelmingly, with 371 votes so far on the community page, no, I don't think he's anything danger to children. I think he's a danger to paper, a terrible danger to soggy, soon-to-be crusty paper, and that's it. Like, I at best, I think it's weird. And I used to have a lot of, when I was younger, like 12, 13, I thought that, being a homosexual was somehow a deviant as far as, well, it's a deviation, but it's not deviant in the sense. And as I got older, I realized, this is kind of the way nature works. And this is not
evil. It wasn't as normal back then.
Yeah, well, no, it's like, everybody was afraid. They're afraid of AIDS. They're afraid to take the Dr. Fauci.
That's what I'm saying.
And apparently it had a lot to do with Fauci. He did the gay community wonders. I didn't even know that at the time.
Dr. Fauci is a saint, Tommy. Okay.
Yeah,
no Fauci.
We could talk about Fauci. Fuck that guy.
I'm not going. That's all as far as I was going to go with it.
Hope he gets COVID. I think it would be funny. There you go. So obviously we're like this. But that doesn't mean we don't get to make fun of him. And I got to be honest with you. Few people, influencers on the net, have taken it in the ass willingly after a giant embarrassing fuck up like Flam has. I mean, really, it is a wonder to watch.
Oh,
he might be a better man than me. I mean, people like the way I handle the Amory situation. Holy shit. Whoa. Let's see some of the things that came from this. And you'll be able to call in and disagree with me if you like.
Absolutely.
Right after Ed. Okay. You wanted to read this?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
It's probably better if Matt reads it.
We can laugh. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I am looking to train a slave online, maybe offline in the very far away future. What I like: bondage, a slight bit of pain, orgasm control,
really,
chastity, humiliation, and a lot of other things.
Let me hear. Hold on. What is this from?
This is from
female?
r/BTS
BDSM.
personals.
Chat's and saying they're also here to clarify the boy in the hentai is 15 years old. That is stated. Oh, here's another thing about that shit. Like I said, prepubescent. if people are fucking, if he's a danger to children, if he's a pedophile for looking at that stuff because of the pretend fictional age it's put on, well, check yourself in if you have watched American Pie. That's about 15, 16-year-olds looking for sex, having sex with each other. And if you're really fucked up, never watch a horror. If you think it's fucked up, never watch a horror movie again, because I grew up with Friday the 13th, where the whole point. Now, the actors that played them weren't teenagers, which they normally don't do. The only exception, is from what I know, is the kid who played McLovin. I'll get into that in a minute. There's a bunch of teenagers at a camp concert, and they sneak away to fuck, and a guy in a hockey mask chops them in half. All right? So if we haven't blinked at that, and they still make horror movies like that, they make Halloween, they make all this stuff, and American Pie. So any sex between teenagers is pedophilic or pedophilic. I think that's utterly insane. Of course, and that's when most people start to discover and experiment with their sexuality. Now, do I think it's a little strange when 50-year-old guys, as long as they're not messing with fucking kids, I don't care. Flamenco would have been 19 in when this came out, correct? Oh no, this is 2050. Oh well, no, this is just a
No, he would have been about. If his age is right, he would have been about 26.
26. Okay, I'm looking for Slave Train Online. That's
how old is Flamenco?
We're getting mixed messages on that, I guess, right?
You know,
all right.
Hasn't been confirmed, but he says he's in his early. I think he's in his early 30s.
Okay. Looking for a slave. So let's go with he's 26 here. Okay.
Okay.
Full-fledged adult.
Okay, he's 26. He's 26 here.
A Slave Train Online, maybe offline, future. Okay, nothing. I like Bondage, Slight Bit of Pain, nothing. I think anything with pain and sex is weird, and you're opening up weird doors. But that's my opinion. Orgasm control, women would love that. Chastity, doesn't that mean like not having sex?
No, it's like chastity, as in like holding yourself in for like because I told you so. Like, you can't have sex until I say, baby.
Oh, okay. All right. Humiliation, all that other things. Okay, fine. What I don't like, blood and other bodily fluids. Oh, God, it's disgusting. But that's not illegal. Anything that is illegal. Or anything that has... or illegal...
Anything by slave has a...
Slave has a... Do you want me to finish?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
do the voice, too.
What I don't like, blood and other bodily fluids, anything that is illegal or anything my slave has a limit about. What you can expect from me is to constantly carry. I aspire to be someone to tell how your day was, a person to encourage you, and if necessary, a shoulder to cry on.
After you beat my ass.
I want to dominate you and share with you all the pleasures and experience involved in that. And it's important to me as a dom to respect any and all limits. If you're uncomfortable with anything, say so, and we'll drop it, and I'll respect your choice.
Well, that's not very dominating.
Are we describing Will and Jada?
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I've been told about BDSM, Jeff. I know you're a good old, American, corn-fed boy there.
Yeah, I actually just got finished reading my Bible before the show here.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But the BDSM crowd, they usually have a word or a click, like if it's going too far, getting too painful, it's like a tap out type of
safe
thing.
word.
Don't worry, my kitten. Yeah, they have like a tap out type of thing or
safe word.
Something.
Got it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So it doesn't go too far.
Yeah.
What are you looking for from Flamenco?
Well, what I am looking for, I'm looking for someone who is honest with me, someone that will call me on my bullshit regardless of my role. I'm looking for not only a slave, but a friend.
What?
And possibly.
Wait, hold on a second. Stop. I don't know, slave, it's like that guy in that movie. I don't think that word means what you think it means. But whatever, as long as nobody's getting hurt. But go ahead.
I'd like to play twice a week online. I'm flexible about times, dates available on weekends, only free weekdays, mornings, and this online relationship is a priority for me. Another thing I have come to notice is that I would like to find someone to do non-kink related things with. I have a big love of video games and books, mainly looking to find someone with at least one thing in common with me. So post any of your non-kink interests. Maybe we can find something we have in common. I identify as a dominant and a bit of a sadist, but it's important to me that any sub of mine is comfortable and happy first and foremost. I'm seeking a relationship, not just someone to flog. P.S. Bonus points if you live in North Carolina.
Where all the freaks are.
And finally, PSS. I've recently been curious of the idea on switching. Any Dom ladies out there want to chat with me? Feel more than welcome.
Switching. Okay. What he's describing is more of a caregiver than a Dom. Thank you, Violet. Yeah, kind of. All right, here's what I think. Here's how I read this, all right? I'm glad I didn't read this, but here's how I read this. He wants a whore in the sheets. You know, that's really what this spells out. You know, and so what? He wants a girlfriend, but in the bedroom, he wants
a fucking
kind of
demon.
Role
Got
play.
it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything fucking wrong with that. Like, nothing, right? As far as, like, criminal. Is it... me personally, this is my personal feeling, any sort of violence, but not everybody's like this, or hurt is really a huge turnoff for me. I'm turned off by women that like it, but that's just me, right? I think it's a little degenerate? Yeah. Because I think, one of the reasons is like, if you're just doing it to do it, and you're just getting off and that's it, okay, sure, you know? But I just feel like it opens weird doors with BDSM. And I just, all the things I've read about serial killers over the years, it's the one thing they all share. That doesn't mean everybody does BDSM is even close to being a serial killer. So relax out there. It's always a mix of sex and violence. So I just think it's a door maybe you shouldn't open. You know what I mean? That's me personally. Lots of people do BDSM every day. Married couples do, and they're fine, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I guess there was the concern over the alleged lolly, but I'm not getting that. But the lolly, if I'm not mistaken, was teenagers, correct? And
yes,
he was 19 in 2012.
Yeah, I interviewed Vito about it. Vito read the manga. He said they were 15 in the manga.
Vito took one for the team.
Well, I mean, it turns out, Tommy, Vito had already read it before. Vito's an expert.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kidding. You're lying. I have seen the cover. I mean, the only thing that I found strange is, what was it called? Soprano Boy or something?
Boy Soprano.
Boy Soprano. Well, there was one of the characters was a chick with a dick. You know, I guess that's putting him mildly. All right, fine.
Yes,
that's fine. I don't give a fuck.
The issue was that there were two mangas called Boy Soprano, and one of them is about a 12-year-old boy, but it's not sexual in any way, and people were getting those two mixed up.
Okay.
So what Vito's point was is that yes, they're 15. It says they're in college, but that could be an English translation. They more than likely are in high school. But it's like he was trying to say they've been drawn aged up. Like how, like you just said, in American Pie, they're aged up, right?
Yeah, because not everybody's 15 looks like that. Like I saw girls. I saw girls. Unfortunately, my 14-year-old daughter looks like a woman. So I mean, I've mentioned it on the show before that I've seen 14, 15-year-old girls look like they're past college. I mean, it happens. It's puberty. It affects people in different ways. You know, unfortunately, I'm the father of somebody like that. And I'm waiting for all the problems that come with it. Because to have a body like that and have a 14-year-old mind is dangerous, as any man would know, or certainly every father.
Not ideal.
Yeah, it's
this thing to deal with.
Nothing's happened yet, thank God, that I know of. But yeah, I'll give you an idea. I told this story before. This Turk. This is when she was 12, right?
I think I remember this.
Yeah, this Turk had tapped her on the shoulder and was like, "Hey," and he literally started leg lifting when he saw me because he thought I was just, "Oh wow, you're hanging out with this fat dude. Let me check you. Oh, you're 12," because you could see it in her face that she was 12, but you couldn't see it any other way.
No.
And I kind of giggled at, yeah. And like, she's complete. That's the thing. That's the difference between having a 12-year-old. Daddy, what was that about? And like, don't worry about it.
you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that one. But yeah, she thought I was walking with a 20-year-old woman. You know, look at it. He's probably looking at me. Look at that fat ass. I snatched her away from him. That's probably what he's thinking. You know. So yeah, but now the 12-year-old face is gone to boot. So I get that all this. It's just yeah. So whatever. I saw that, and that's the worst they can come up with.
Well, luckily Tommy Jr. is big as fuck, so he can just kick everybody's ass.
Well, he'll say. He likes. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Thanks. So I guess we're gonna watch PPP and them humiliate him.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Ethan Ralph ended up showing up.
Big
on
podcast.
Yeah, huge podcast. Yeah,
Huge podcast.
And given the fact that they've been shitting on Ethan Ralph for the past 4 months, it's pretty crazy that he pops up on here. You know.
Oh, really? Okay, let's watch this. Let's do it.
Folks, me and Ralph have had a long history together. This is the second time in history that me and Ralph would be sharing a stream. Well, actually, the third time.
I always gotten a kick out of this PPP character.
Right. And the second time, it might be friendly. I remember on Twisted Mind, I called him, and he was friendly with me that one time. So let's see, he's being called. He's been added to the call. Oh, it's ringing. Okay, he didn't pick up. We'll do a few more super chats.
I think that might not be him. I'm really disappointed if that's not him. Oh, is that him?
So I'm guessing at this point he'd been taking a lot of grief going into this.
So much grief, Tommy.
Yeah.
So
then they pour Ralph on the boot. It's like a haze. It feels like hazing.
I just have one question for you.
Finally comes in. How's it going, buddy?
I have one question for you, man.
You're gonna duck out immediately after that.
This is the only thing I want to ask.
You're gonna duck out immediately after that. We're not gonna have a back and forth.
Are you gonna let me talk, or I just have one?
I was wondering if we're gonna have a back and forth, or you're gonna just duck out immediately and puss out like last time on Politically Provoked.
Be honest, I didn't want to come on.
I know you didn't. You've been like bitching about it for like the last 30 minutes.
You see, he really doesn't want me to ask this question.
I want to get in as much negging on you as I possibly can at this point, because I know you're going to puss out almost immediately afterwards.
Flamenco, you said your biggest worry throughout all this was child porn and being labeled a pedo. What did you mean by that? That kind of just got...
Because people were labeling...
It's kind of self-explanatory, Ralph. Oh, my God.
...it as CP, and I think I've pretty definitively proved that it's not.
You seem like really... No, I don't think...
Because clearly he meant being pinned on child porn.
People that really don't like me have been really hell-bent trying to label it as such.
I think you sound like a pedophile, dude. A giant. Okay. And I think most of the audience thinks that, too.
Hey, when did you start talking to Faith?
You sound like a pedophile.
That's his ex-wife. Well, he's like 16 or something, right?
Yeah, 17, 16. Yeah. Maybe. I don't want to say that.
And we don't have any evidence that he's ever tried to engage with anybody under age 18.
Right.
And then he actually wrote the thing, I don't want to do anything illegal. Well, if he was 19 when he wrote that, or above the age of 18, that would have been illegal.
When did you start talking to Faith, dude?
The things that don't matter, you know, what matters.
When did you start talking to Faith, dude?
You sound like a pedophile for me.
That's a brilliant argument. You sound like Ralph's Yeah, this is all about just getting him smeared.
Understand why you might want to
start talking to Faith,
things that don't matter.
When she was 18, when she was 17.
It's just a really sad fact that you look like a pedophile tonight, dude.
Sounds like Keem a little bit.
Not nearly as much as you do, dude.
Do you have any answer for what I asked, by the way? You said your biggest worry was being labeled a pedophile.
I just explained it to you. Are you too drunk to listen?
No, I mean, it just didn't really make sense.
How many drinks have you had tonight, Ralph?
I have had no drinks tonight.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
You're having a hard time listening.
I mean, why?
Why what?
Why are you having a hard time listening?
No, Ralph, you're the one having a hard time listening. Try to keep up, dum-dum.
What are you talking about, pedophile?
He can't. He has nothing in the tank, Ralph. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Is this all this is? Because I don't even want to hear this. I don't care.
I mean, it's just
He's going to call him a pedophile? I thought there were going to be like some digs here.
I mean, the community is calling each other pedophiles, right?
I mean, it's becoming the equivalent of no you.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's the effectiveness.
Does he get it? It's no you.
The Xanax are hitting pretty hard, huh?
All right, that's enough. I mean, big deal. It's just a thing. So, and there's another thing, I guess. Although they made up, and I'm glad. Augie and Aiden kind of had it out. I don't know if I should say what I want to say about Aiden, like right off the fucking bat, or
react to this first. I'd say
react to this first. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I like that.
This is. Keep in mind, this is all they made up, and I'm glad. How does Ralph go to roast a guy who just had a porn leak and yes, one getting goofed on? Yeah, good question. Good question. Thank you also, Zombie Penguin. Maybe you should have not dropped those bombs to begin with in the chat. I'm thinking of traveling and prevent my Manhattan project. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Oh, that's fucking wrong.
That's their donation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's their donation.
I'm used to looking at it in this screen. I apologize. I'm nuts.
You're like, oh shit, I'm getting a bunch of donations.
Hey, what the fuck is this?
I mean, our chat's pretty stupid, but it's not that stupid.
Yeah, I was like, why? Would it shock you if it was that out of left field? No, man.
Actually, wait, our chat can't be that stupid.
That's literally what Aiden wants me to do. Aiden wants me to look at child porn in order to own him, I guess,
right,
on the internet.
Great start.
Yeah, does this cock belong to a child? Let's check it out. Live on stream.
Yeah.
Show it to everyone. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Augie and Bobax have learned since open folders. Sorry, I had to say that.
You guys are so stupid.
And then everybody's making all these arguments. But Augie, Flam's a degenerate. But Augie, it's so weird. But yes, we agree. We're on the same side. You just don't realize it because you're fucking stupid. Calm down. We're on the same. We agree. Drag me in.
I see Aiden say, "Drag me in, pussy."
Uh-oh, blood sports.
Took your ass long enough. What do we disagree on?
Why did you say I told you to look at child porn?
Because in order for me to fucking figure out if he's a pedophile... Okay, Aiden.
That's a complete lie. That is a complete lie.
I'm saying that your argument on what I should do doesn't make... What am I supposed to do?
My only argument is that I feel like you were minimizing.
Yeah, because like your argument. If Aiden, if it's really child porn, you've shown him child porn. It's a crime.
It. I feel like you did not denounce him as much as per se if it wasn't your friend.
Shitting on him, laughing to his face about how much degenerate he was. No, listen, no.
It wasn't a cancel attempt. That's what the problem is here, Aiden.
No. Listen, no. Listen, or you're gonna get muted.
No, you want to be right. That's
listen.
Okay.
Oh, what pot kettle black there, buddy.
Or you're gonna get muted.
Dude, you're molding.
Listen,
you're fucking wrong.
I am molding. I'm fucking pissed. I'm mad. I'm actually molding.
It's a double standard. If it were anybody else that did that degenerate shit, you would have fucking called it out.
If it was anyone else, I would just call them a pedophile. No, that's not how this works, Aiden. That's not how RC works.
Hey, I don't know.
You know, I've seen this all week. I gotta say this now. I've got to see this. I've seen this all week with and especially going to the Xander Hall thing. And here's why nobody is buying Aiden's act. Aiden has a political difference, and not unlike Flam having a political difference with Xander Hall. He literally, nobody can take him terribly seriously because he's just so transparently biased. This has to do with his politics and not anything that he was doing. I will admit, I think if Flam was disliked in this community, and he's not, it probably would go a lot different. In fact, I guarantee it. But that's not the case. And Flam hasn't doubled down. And that's how people usually get their get in trouble online, is the double, triple down that usually just ends up exposing yourself as a liar. All right? But Aiden has made this personal, at least since the Xander Hall thing, because I see it on my timeline. And he's impossible, not only because of his age, he is such a clear and present, biased, politically motivated, hacky type internet personality, especially in recent months, that nobody can take him seriously. Nobody. It'd be literally like listening to me and taking seriously a speech that I gave where I really want to convince you that the New York Rangers are the greatest fucking team of all time. And there is no other team that comes close. You wouldn't take that terribly seriously because I'm a Ranger fan. So, and I think Aiden has just been frustrated all week because he can't seem to get any traction against Flam. And the only reason he doesn't like Flam, and he was cool for Flam for years, correct? I mean, Aiden's been a fixture on Augie RC for years. Flam has. Am I wrong, Matt? Matt's attacking.
I'm sorry, I'm muted. My bad. Aiden and Flamenco have never been cool with each other.
Oh, they've never been totally cool with each other. Okay.
Like they've been like they could be on a show together and they could be okay with each other.
Oh, they've never. Even before
like, there was
a political awakening, they'd never been cool with each other.
During the Minecraft server, big Minecraft server thing, Flamenco like flipped the fuck out on Aiden.
Oh, really?
Like it was, he flipped the fuck out. On
guess who else would get sort of automatic special treatment if they fucked up royally? Aiden. So, I mean, this idea, like, you guys are minimizing things and all that stuff. How do you maximize it? That would be my question to Aiden. Like, what do you want done? And what you really want is done is to all get together and to platform somebody, right? And I don't, from what I've seen, like, I don't know, like, let's say he did look at Lolly, all right? I think I'd be distancing myself, but I don't know if I'd go, I mean, because the internet's going to take care of it for me. I don't know if I'd make a stream on it and this is just me, and denounce him. Because that's what this channel has never been. Have we done it? Yes. This is not what we're about. We're really about getting fucking laughs, right? Sometimes at other people's, like Flamenco's, expense. So it's just so transparent that that's what he wants done. And nobody can take it seriously. And I could see on my Twitter, like, nobody cares. He's getting a double standard. Yeah, he is. He's getting a double standard. It's not as bad as you're saying, right? And you would get the same treatment. The exact same treatment. Exact same. I'd fucking stick up for you. You've been nice to me. You know you did something nice for me. We won't talk about it. But you went back and cleared something up between me and you that happened years ago, and gave me everything I needed to know just in case it came up again. And that was I would definitely stick up for you. So they're doing the same thing. And I got to be honest with you, when you take a political side the way you do, it's difficult to take anything seriously. It's just like me talking about Trump. No one's going to listen to it because they know I like him.
If anybody's deaf who heard me say pedophile.
What? Okay. So what is he, Aiden? What is he? Tell me what he is. No, hold on. Wait, Bob. I want to do a one-on-one. What is he, Aiden? What is he?
A creepy fucking degenerate.
We agree. We literally agree. We're on the same side.
Yeah, and Aiden's being dishonest because he wants to call him a pedophile. It's pretty clear. Because that's the end of the argument.
We agree. There's no disagreement there, motherfucker. We agree.
Okay.
There's no argument.
So yeah, how can he minimize something that you agree with? Here's the truth. Aiden doesn't agree. At least at this stage.
We agree!
Pedo. What is between pedo, calling him a pedo, and what Augie said? What's in between?
We agree, Aiden. We agree.
Wait, you don't Okay, guys, calm down, all right?
We agree.
I know we're all like
there's no argument, Aiden. We agree. There's no argument. Aiden, there's no argument. You lost.
No, you're asking a question, and then, like, as I try to answer, you're yelling.
All right, let's hear it out. Let's hear it.
Okay, so first of all, Bublex, there's a difference between just being a degenerate and being a pedo. I don't have enough evidence. I don't have enough evidence.
You called him a degenerate. So what's the in between?
Yes.
What's between degenerate and pedo?
Okay. Why did you bring up?
They minimize something you agree on. I mean, Aiden should know that.
Like the college shit, for example.
Because we're showing.
Because it's a fact. It literally is. What do you mean? Why I bring that up?
It was a blatant attempt to minimize it. Literally, everybody.
And they don't agree. It's really bad faith.
No.
If Flamenco is providing his defense, I have to broadcast his defense. I can't just broadcast all the shit anti-Flamenco.
He looks like me. He really pissed off, huh?
Oh yeah, he's
literally
mad.
behaving like me. I've never seen him this unhinged. Not unhinged. That's probably wrong.
No, that angry.
Yeah, he's unhinged. Fucking like that way. I think quite literally.
But you're not broadcasting it.
Yeah, I've done this a million times. I just never seen Augie do this.
Yeah. He wasn't in the call when that was said.
Also, Aiden, do you deny that? Aiden. He literally wasn't in the call.
Augie's a good friend, man. When we had Bobacks dead to right and open folders, man, he stuck by him. He will stick by you if he's your friend. This is one thing you gotta say about Augie. He will stick by you.
Overlapping. I only joined the call after you guys kicked him.
Flamenco DMs me that. That was from Flamenco. That was his words.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
If you go back on the stream, when you brought it up, you did not bring it up as Flamenco said. It was brought up as an actual.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now, that was Flamenco. That was him DMing me. That was him showing.
Like I'm arguing with the caller.
To me. Also, do you deny the fact that they were in college? Do you deny the fact that they were in college? Aiden, do you deny the fact that they were in college? Do you deny it?
Do I deny the fact that they're in college? Yeah, It's still lolly. It's still
okay. So you don't deny the fact that they're in college. So what do we disagree on?
It's still lolly. So there's no. Like it's so obvious that he doesn't want any type of nuance in this debate. He just wants you just might as well call him a pedophile.
They are physically.
Aiden should be banned from speaking until age 25. Keemstar.
Outside of a college, they are drawn to look like children.
Did you wish Aiden would go back and just make stupid commentary videos? He's so in over his head with this shit. Aiden, you haven't even graduated college yet. You haven't lived on your own yet. You haven't produced anything. And I think you're making the mistake that 90% of lefties do. They haven't produced anything and participated in the world, yet they're telling everybody how to live. And you sound ridiculous because you don't know anything. You don't have experience. Like, you might be smarter than the other guy. You might be able to outread the guy and outtake anything, but you have no life experience. And you haven't you haven't lived outside of this fucking internet world. There's so much more out there. And I'm not saying you can't, become a very competent political voice, but you're so far away from it. You're not even that good at debating.
Okay.
That's like the
10,000 your argument, and then I broadcasted Flamenco's argument because I run a show. You fucking faggot! My job is broadcasting.
I feel this too because it's like he's showing both sides and getting criticized for behave. And by the way, the minimizing thing, that's weasel words, right? And he's showing both sides of he's showing one argument and the other. And the problem Aiden has is Flamenco's argument is working. That's it. So you're minimizing it. We'll use weasel words. You're minimizing. You're trying to merely minimize. You're trying to maximize the situation to be the worst possible thing.
Yeah,
it simply isn't it.
You can make the argument that later on Kino Casino, Aiden's argument was kind of starting to work. So
yeah, maybe. Well, he just sat there.
Well, the other side
he just goofed on him in Kino Casino, and then Ralph called him a pedophile a couple times. I think you're a pedophile, man. Whatever.
And also, Flamenco tried to he's being accused of lying about a few things, but yeah.
What is he being accused of lying about?
He was saying that it has to do with the Pornhub stuff. Yeah. There's some history on his Pornhub that they found. It has to do with a prolapsed anus. Flamenco denies ever searching that.
What's a prolapsed anus? What is that?
I'd have to Google it.
Don't Google it.
All right.
All right, is it anything? All right, let's do it this way. Is it anything criminal?
No.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
No,
it's a criminal. Right. No, it's over. No, he's a freak. We already know he's a freak, just like Augie said.
Sides of this conversation. This isn't the Aiden show.
Aiden wants us to, and another thing is Augie. I think.
Oh God.
I think we all kind of learned our lesson with the technicals thing didn't go well. Augie's got some bad experiences in this area, as do I.
Oh, Aiden, this is not the Aiden show. This is the RFC show. This is the RFC show where I show his side, and then I show your side, and then all of you stupid motherfuckers decide for yourself what the fucking opinion is. Shut the fuck up or I'm gonna fucking mute you.
He does sound like me.
Shut the fuck up or I'm gonna fucking mute you. Okay, Aiden, if that was Flamenco's defense, that it was a 10,000-year-old dragon, I would display that too, and then you would laugh at him for that. What is the issue there?
The point is, it doesn't matter matter that they're in a college, they're drawn to look like children. Adding that adds nothing to the discussion. It was
The Inner Snobby C is coming out by Blue Diamonds. Yeah. I'm calming down. Aiden's getting crazy.
It's a blatant attempt to minimize it. That's literally exactly what happened.
You know, the fact that you're saying minimize is just subjective fucking opinion on our part. You have no evidence of the sort.
If it were anybody else,
you have come up with an opposite side. You're minimizing it. Yeah, and you know what? I'll say this. Yeah, you're just regurgitating left-wing talking points when you lose.
I'm minimizing it when I was literally asking.
When I get disagreed with, I look ridiculous and I can't explain myself. You're minimizing the victim instead of actually having the conversation. Everything's being avoided. Every action Aiden's take is to avoid a conversation or any kind of exchange, which is why fucking Augie lost it. It's just you want a victory. That's it. And that's not an honest conversation. Yeah, we get it. You don't like Flam. A lot of people don't like Flam. I don't think Flam's perfect.
Him when I was literally showing him the tweet that you pulled up where your guy found out that this anime had the same fucking tags on another fucking on another porn site, 3 other porn sites. Was I minimizing it when I brought that up to Flamenco?
You brought up the tweet, but I
God,
don't care.
you're so fucking stupid, dude. You're such a fucking...
You know what you should do? Every time Ed like takes the side of a young black man who committed a crime, you're minimizing the victims. You're minimizing this. You could do this all fucking day. You could always say like whatever person you're having any kind of empathy for, like a criminal or something. That means you're always minimizing the victims. You can literally do that. It's a circular thing. You can just do it.
It's a tactical word, right?
Yeah, it's a tactical word, and that's why I'm saying he is regurgitating, because this is debate tactic rather than actually having some thought behind his argument. He has no argument. And he's so clear that he is angry that his side. That's the thing about with YouTube or any of this other stuff. You can find out real time if people agree with you. And guess what? Especially when you're doing politics, and especially when you've taken a wing. You know, I've seen it happen here. My own fans are like, I don't like that shit, and you just got to deal with it. I'm sorry, and be principled. Stop trying to win. Sometimes, if you're a principled person, right, you're gonna have an opinion that you are dead set on, right, or a belief. And people ain't gonna fucking like, and you're gonna have to live with it. You're gonna have to live with it. If you're just out there saying, I want to be seen as somebody that has good takes. Well, even if you do, it's just gonna sound like everybody else's takes. You're gonna have, if you're a thinker, you're gonna have an uncommon, uncommon belief that's within your wing. I'll give you one that nobody can believe. I am absolutely against the death penalty. Absolutely, I don't think the government should have that kind of power. Right? But most right-wing guys in the audience right now are like, and my tend to be right-leaning audience, right, might have an issue with that. But I'm a principled person. I think that's wrong. I'm not trying to get fucking brownie points. I'm saying I think when you actually believe in what you're saying and you know what you're saying, you're gonna be able to debate much better than if you get this fucking YouTube cancel tunnel vision. And you just don't like the motherfucker. I fell for that too. I'm not above it. I'm not saying I'm like any better than Aiden. I fell for that too. I think we all have. I mean, the most recent example is the technicals thing. Tunnel motherfucking vision, right? And you just get stupid. And I understand how frustrated Augie is because he's trying to there's a friendship there. But he's trying to get both sides out. And to just completely dismiss both sides by saying you're minimizing it. By the way, Aiden, you haven't really come up with an answer of what's being minimized. The only thing you've done is actually agreed, in a sense conceded, on the argument in general. You think he's a freak. Okay, you think he's right. It's over.
You literally answer the fucking question. Stop fucking bouncing me. Answer the fucking question.
No, it's a complete double standard. 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 If this were anybody else, it would not have been covered like this. It's a complete double standard.
No. If the other person came
in. You fucking. It was literally like you said things in the most minimal way possible to get like
minimal way. It was 40 minutes. What do you mean?
You said exactly what you needed to say without like you literally minimized the whole hell.
I was learning the story.
Aiden, calm down. Wait. Stop.
Okay.
Even Bobax is pissed.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
What was his favorite? Let me get a word. Let me. That's unbelievable. Like that, you know.
Let me
speak. He's like a second away from let me speak.
Okay. Yeah, but the college. Why bring up if they're drawn to look like children? Why is it relevant that they're inside?
I you showed it to me, right? I guess what it. I don't think they're drawn to look like children. The characters that I saw could have been superheroes, could have been children, could have been teenagers, could have been drawn as adults. That really is subjective.
The issue with anime in general is like everyone either looks young, like they're drawn kind of younger, youngish, or like I don't know. Like anime's always had that weird,
but you know,
style.
it's one thing that if I had to go with, you know, I'm trying to make this fucking argument that Digibro made against me, and that was barely an argument. I was just trying to humiliate him, and it worked. He's like, well, that person could be 200 years old. You know, that whole thing. You know, you get somebody's drawn as a toddler, and they say, like, well, they're 200 years old. I really don't think I don't think it really matters when you're starting to get their age or 15 or 16. First of all, it wouldn't make them pedophile anyway if it were 15. But I think what's important, because this is like where you could make a clear legal boundary or maybe across the line. Now, Digibro likes it apparently underage, prepubescent. That's his thing, right? Is that correct? Or is he like a hebephile? I'm not even sure. Whatever. Yeah, I because there's so much. Let me try to put this the right way. Considering the ages can be so subjective, I think if the people are drawn as mature adults, I think that's the end of it. What age you put on it after? I mean, you could do the thing with the opposite way. You could have a girl with huge tits, a big ass, drawn like clearly this is an adult, and say they're 2 years old. Are you a pedophile then? It gets ridiculous after a while. If they're post-pubescent, I think we can say, while it might be freaky, it might be weird. That's Japanese culture. Everybody a pedophile in Japan? I don't think so. I think we can say, all right, that probably can fly legally. You know, I don't think we're getting into anything where
I think it's degenerate. You know, I think
that's your opinion, and it's mine. It happens to be mine too. But degenerate is not criminal, and
but I'm not going to
call degenerate is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah,
you know. That isn't. Some people think that gays are degenerates. I don't think that, you know, but some people do, you know, and they're entitled to think that. I think that's a little harsh, but whatever. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't care. And I don't think, and that's why I think this poll was so important. Is he a danger to children? This is all that matters. I'm sorry, Flam is not a danger to kids. He's not. I didn't see anything in there to make him a danger to kid, and that means I haven't seen anything that would make me have to denounce him. And you know what? I think even if he was fucking looking at this shit, I just would avoid him and let fucking the PPPs and the Warskis of the world take care of it, because he just gets lame after a while.
Aiden, are you?
If they're drawn to, if I
joke?
draw.
He's still trying to.
It's not a joke. If they're drawn to look like children, answer the question. Answer the question.
What?
If they're drawn to look like children, why does it matter that they're inside of a college?
I'm not arguing with you. What?
Okay. So why bring it up?
Because it was
Flamenco's argument. What do you mean? You're arguing with Flamenco through me. I'm not Flamenco. What are you talking about?
So why does
Flamenco wants to bring up a retarded argument in your opinion?
This is the
Aiden.
No,
and then the other.
Aiden. No. We're not changing the topic now. We're not changing the topic now. You're getting muted.
Okay. What?
Yeah, because you keep talking over me. This is not the
Aiden
show. This is the RFC show.
You.
Aiden, this is not the Aiden show.
Dude, you're a fucking tyrant.
This is not the Aiden show. This is not where you come out and you talk shit about Flamenco. This is the RFC show.
You can stop the performative bullshit.
And then you talk.
Your whole argument was performative, from the top down. It's even designed to have a certain outcome. The only thing I can get out of it is you're frustrating. The outcome isn't really going the way you thought.
We can have a discussion. We can do performative bullshit.
Yeah,
we can actually have a discussion.
Are you gonna cry? Did you just listen to anything I just said?
Of course not.
No, it's hard when you're saying the same fucking thing over and over again.
You're banned. Get out of this. You're banned from the server. Goodbye, dude.
Sounds like me. Get the hell out of my goddamn Discord. All right.
Get the heck out of my goddamn Discord.
So I don't know. What do you think, Jeff? I mean, you're I don't want you to be like subtle. In my opinion. I mean, I don't know. Like, you don't have to fucking.
No, I don't think he's a danger to kids.
Yeah, I think that's all that matters. I don't think he's a danger to kids.
No.
I think people that masturbate to fucking prepubescent children, even if they're drawn, I think they're probably a danger to kids. Probably, and that's where I'm sorry. I just like what I saw, which is kind of gay. I gotta admit, it certainly wasn't illegal. I guarantee, it certainly wasn't fucking illegal.
No, some of it might be weird, or in this case, degenerate. But
and the tags thing has been debugged too, because right, like the law. The tags,
well, that hasn't been debugged, but it's like there's some tags that could have been added. There's some tags that
Yeah. Well, no. If tags could have been added, even if you looked at it, right? Even if you searched it out, if tags can be added, that's it. Because there's no way to prove it one way or another. So it's pretty much been debunked de facto.
Right.
So if you can add tags now and you couldn't then, and there's no way to tell, it's done. Any evidence that comes out of that make him the P word, it's done. Because you can't count on anything you see. So that's done. That's scratched. It's over. It's not because it didn't happen. It's because you can't possibly prove it with the tools that you're using. Period. It's over. That's over. So the tags don't matter. All right. You want to take some calls, Jeff?
Sure, let's do it. Can't wait to hear this shit.
You think Dr. Skipper and John Swan are watching What's Jeff Doing Now and watching it?
Take your shirt off real quick. Come on, distract me.
Ooh, what's Jeff doing? Biggest blunder.
Hey,
how are you? How can I help you?
I'm doing good. So from all of this, I'd been on the call with Vito and Matt the other day, and I had expressed this. I want to express it again. I think that from what I've seen from Flam, not a pedophile, not at all. But from that Kino Casino, what I had seen, he's acting like an absolute snake.
Who?
Flam.
We didn't watch a lot of it, to be honest with you. I can't listen to Ro.
Yeah, he's
how is he
it's
doing
the same
that?
type of thing that John Swan was doing, where no, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. Okay, maybe I did this small thing. Okay, maybe also this happened.
Yeah, well, all right. It is creepy personal sex stuff. Like I'm a little. I guess you'd lie about that. I guess.
Well, put the whole playlist on there.
Yeah.
So the prolapse anus and stuff like that. Like that could just be from like a playlist that's on his favorites or in his history. Doesn't necessarily also a click is a click. It takes a second to click something, right?
Yeah. You click off. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, sure.
also, when it comes to a prolapse anus, Dead Freak gave me a pretty good definition. Have you ever turned a song?
I wanted to point out. I have to interrupt you that Aiden and Augie made up, and he puts a picture of Che Guevara in there, who is a child murderer.
Great!
So it's really difficult to take Aiden seriously.
I like how Aiden called Augie a tyrant.
Here's what you need to do. You need to do a little history research. When Mr. Guevara, when he was initially in charge of livestock in Cuba, and of course it all went to shit and people started starving, he was made head of a prison. Find out what he did to a 15-year-old boy there, and fucking Flamenco looking at drawn fucking tranny dick will make that look very, very insignificant. The guy you're putting a picture of is a fucking child murderer and a murderer.
Oh yeah, he's an awful.
He's every bit as bad as every Nazi that ever came through this fucking crazy ass country.
That's good.
So you're really the guy is a fucking murderer. And you know what? I have a little saying in Cuba. It's going, Castro only loves you when you're dead. And you know what?
Yep.
He fucking hated Guevara. And he convinced him to go to Bolivia because he knew exactly what was going to happen to him. So it's like I said, this is what makes you impossible to be taken seriously. You'll put a picture of a fucking murderer unironically as a hero in your fucking bio.
Yeah, I'm not defending
So back to prolapse anuses, Tommy. Dead Freak had a good definition for it. Have you ever turned a sock inside out?
No, I don't want to. That's it. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing. Now somebody calls off. I'll fucking ban him. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. No. No, don't tell
Next
me. You call
next
it,
subject.
I'll ban your
Next
motherfucking
subject,
ass. I don't care if you're a member.
Next subject.
Fuck out of here. Anything else? Biggest blunder? Fuck that shit.
I think he's acting like John Swan. That's all.
All right.
I think he's a snake. He cares about views. Also, we've seen that with Xander, with Ralph. With it's views. You know,
By the way, I want more donations, everybody. Get out there. Well, yeah, and that tends to be the problem. Is you get in this. You start paying your bills with this shit. You start giving a shit about stuff like that. There's no way around it.
It's that Kiwi Farms mentality. Like I had said a few calls ago, he's got to get out of that. It's just bringing him down.
I saw the cover of the magazine or whatever. Matt sent me, and it's not. It's not. I shouldn't say it's not.
It isn't.
It's not. I'm not getting. I'm gonna stop calling it loggy. It's not prepubescent, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I looked through it as well. It's not.
It's not prepubescent. Have a nice day. That's all. Then it's just fucking weird. All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Guy from gay for
Mustaine.
Did I talk
Gay for Mustaine.
You're gay for Dave Mustaine. He's a Christian.
He's a Christian.
He's a Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm Christian.
Gay for Mustaine, you're on the air. Please unmute.
Gay for Mustaine, you gotta unmute. Mustaine would want you to unmute. Gay for Mustaine.
God damn it.
I think that's the guy that's
Ice Cap.
He's literally gay for Mustaine. Ice Captain, you're on the air.
And he's
you guys, we're gonna say this for the 5,000th time. There is an issue with Android and logging in here. The best thing to do is not use the app.
Is to get rid of your Android.
Well, I don't know about that.
Inky Vicky with $10 says, "Thank you, Tommy."
Thank you, Mickey Vicky. What are you thanking me for?
Well, she gave me $10, so she's thanking you for something.
Thank you. Send me another 10. I'll send it again. Let's Gay for Mustaine's back. Gay for Mustaine, you're back. And I want to ban you. You guys don't listen. Josh, I can't see that far. My eyes are getting worse.
Josh, you.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
What's up? How can I help you, man?
Oh no, I'm just here to just throw in this this whole debacle with Aiden and also Flamenco. This whole entire shit is fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, I agree.
Dude, what a fucking mess. I mean, like, Aiden's a good kid and all, but it seems like he's just in this bread
He's in over
pill.
his head. That's all I think. I think Aiden is a good kid. I really do. He's just way in over his head.
Yeah, I just think he's just hanging around with a bunch of...
He's a great kid. He's just in over his head. It's just not for him. This stuff. And I think it's like when I first met Aiden, he was 12 years old and he would do anything and say anything to be a YouTuber. And now he wants to be this. And I think he's doing much the same thing. And it worked the last time. Maybe it won't work this. Aiden's fucking smart, man. Aiden's not a good kid.
For sure. Like, he's a bright kid, too. Like, he's
super bright.
Smart.
Super bright. But,
it's just the people that
Aiden's thing is... He has grown up around. He doesn't hang around enough. He didn't hang around enough people his own age when he was growing up. He was hanging around fucking YouTubers, hanging around adults, and I think that's what this does to you because now he is craving this sort of attention for adults to be seen as sort of intellectually superior. It's very unhealthy. It's extremely unhealthy. God, be a kid. You only get to be a kid once. And then when you get older, everybody's like, you start acting like a kid because, wow, I just missed out my whole childhood. And everybody's like, fucking grow up.
Play sports.
It happens a lot.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Especially with the whole bread tube stuff. You already know what it is.
I would have been stupid enough to get involved in that when I was his age. I'm just saying it's not healthy. It doesn't.
It really is.
Nothing gives you a more skewed view on society and people than when you get through politics. It literally attracts the worst people on planet Earth.
Oh yeah, very cutthroaty too.
But most of the people I see getting involved on it on Twitch are just want to be seen as smart and know it and need to express it.
God.
I mean, God, that has to be fucking Xanderholtz with goddamn tea.
Oh yeah, no,
they want to be seen as smart. Like I don't think they really even care what they're talking about 90% of the time. It's a matter if they get that kind of approval, so to speak.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then this whole thing about Flamenco, I barely know the fellow, and this whole shit about the fetishes and all that kind of stuff. That made me fucking wheeze. I'm not even gonna front on that.
Yeah, well,
like
okay.
That is a complete fucking mess on its own. I'm just like, where did this kid got the sources from? Like, I'm just kind of curious. Who
he had? Can you explain that, Matt? And then we'll let him go. Like, how did they pick this up again?
Wait, I'm sorry. I was.
How did they get all this information on him? Was it email address or something?
So
right?
he was streaming live, and he showed his email. So they found his email, and
every porn thing it was attached to. Yeah, if I'd have had Flam's email, I bet he's got an account over it. That's the first thing I would have done. I always thought Flam was probably a sex.
Man, what a mess.
I always thought Flam was a fucking. You know why? Because all those right wing guys in Kiwi Farms are. All right, there you go. That's the hand I put them on.
By the way, Lyrics isn't waiting to call.
Lyrics, we'll put him on last because he's a celebrity.
Okay.
I read the thing. It's that bad.
Yo, Tommy.
That is Sharpies.
Nesquik. Aiden peaked in high school. Said I didn't say that, Nesquik. I didn't say he peaked in high school. I'm not saying that. I think that's really mean. All right. Go ahead.
Yo, so I do want to clarify where like the actual information was gotten. It wasn't just the email. Someone on Kiwi Farms like traced his email to another account and then hacked into all of his like porn accounts.
Okay.
And multiple people did that, and that's admitted to on the farms. So this isn't like a speculation. Like they said they did this to get the info.
Okay.
And I also,
as we all know, however underhanded it was, it doesn't matter in the internet. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I know. Now, so I mean, that's underhanded. I wouldn't want to have friends like that, but there you
also,
go.
I want to say thanks to Vito, because I know Flam is kind of fucked with him a bit and made fun of him a little bit, but he helped our favorite pupper in the cupper.
Not anymore, motherfucker. You're gonna have to be nice to Vito. Like everybody's like, I get called a pedophile because I'm nice to Vito. For Christ's sakes, now you know. Now you know. Not anymore. It's the end of that shit. Fucking A.
Oh,
all right.
Good guy Vito, I guess. Hashtag good guy Vito.
Sharpie, take care, buddy. Thanks for the call.
See you.
Gay from Mustaine. The only reason you're getting, I want to ban him. He doesn't even have a fucking, and he doesn't fucking learn.
Let me make sure he's not like anything.
I'm actually gonna ban him for fucking like 30 minutes.
You can't ban him from. Why?
Because he'll keep fucking doing this, and he'll keep on fucking up my show because he doesn't listen to it. Apparently, he just wants to call in. It's because I'm checking. He's on the phone. How much you want to bet? There it is. Gay for Mustaine, right below. There's a picture of Dave Mustaine, and he's on the phone. And how much you want to bet? He's still using the app. How much you want to bet?
Right.
All right, Mustaine, get off the phone, or you're not coming in. Sorry.
1 hour. No, 10 minutes.
You don't have to bet. Just don't bring him on.
No. Did you hear me, you retard? He'll just keep doing it. He hasn't figured it out yet. You're timed out. Bye. Hang site. Bring some Islam into this. That's what we need.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear
you. I think Xander Hall used Boris Soprano to hypnotize Flamenco into stalking him.
What? What did you say?
No, I said Xander Hall used Boris Soprano to hypnotize Flamenco into stalking him.
Yeah, that must
Manga Boy Soprano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes is the best. Yes, it is the best defense. What is he talking about? All right. Anything else there, Hang Site?
I think Jordan Peterson said it best. Clean your room and touch some ass. I don't know if he said to touch the ass, but
I think he said wash your penis. That was the one I heard. Wash your penis, Hang Site. Bye bye. All right. For the king of the fucking freaks.
Here's the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the degenerates and anime defender, Larry.
Okay,
on there.
dude.
I don't know.
Right,
you know what? You get wise with me. I'll just scroll through your fucking reply of your likes. If you think I'm wrong.
Dude. Okay, Tommy. I got one question for you, dude.
Go ahead.
All right. You got some kids. You got a daughter and a son.
Yes.
Now, if they were playing at the park and they saw Flamenco's face, would you let them around? Would you let him around your kids and like play?
What is Flamenco doing? Is he just standing there staring at him? Probably not. What is he doing?
He's carrying mangas around.
Yeah, that probably would, but then I wouldn't. Then I wouldn't. No, probably. I don't even know what Flamenco looks like, to be perfectly honest with you.
His picture was shown.
No, I probably not. This happened like 12 fucking years ago, and you know what? I bet I'm around more freaks than I see. I could put Flamenco on the hand because, by the way, he's into anime. I figure that my kids, when we go to the park, there's got to be 1 or 2 pedos there every time we go. So, unless I could identify it, I probably wouldn't do anything. You know?
Oh wait, dude, Tommy, we never even talked about anime, dude.
We never even had this debate. Yeah, why bother now? Look what it does to people.
I'm one of the good ones, Tommy.
Yeah, I saw your fucking timeline. Don't talk to me like that. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding?
No. But here, let me ask you a question. Sure. There's like an animated Star Wars show you write to my, like you watch to my knowledge, right?
Sure.
Okay. So like something like, you know, Dragon Ball Z, right?
I never watched it. I didn't like it too much. That was enough for me. That was all I could say.
Yeah. But regardless,
I tried it. Yes.
The CP gay shit that like Flamenco is like fucking watching and shit like that.
Well, I don't know if it's CP. Let's be a little.
It's a gateway. It's gateway lyrics. Gateway.
I'll tell you something. I wouldn't go as I would go as far as I do worry about this stuff being a gateway. I do, and I'll stand by that. But just because it's a gateway doesn't mean, you know, it should be illegal or something. You know. Pipeline.
Okay. Well,
here you go.
Here's the thing though. Is there really that big of a difference between like an action anime versus a Star Wars animated show? Like, come on, man.
Yes, Japanese. Yeah. One's Western and not degenerate. Japanese. Just sprinkle some Jap on there and then it gets weird.
Okay, well, they're not all sexual. You know what I mean?
No, they're probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Tom.
I'm trying to convert you. I don't care what people fucking watch. You know, whatever. If you like it, I doesn't mean I can't laugh at you. But I mean, Jesus Christ, you don't think people laugh at me for liking Ahsoka Tano because I think she's cool? You know, they're like, yeah, I mean, deal with it. You know, here's the thing. Here's a legitimate problem I have with anime fans. You know, when I was trolling everybody, you guys freak out. Like, if somebody, like, I'll watch a whole thing on how dorky Star Wars and Star Trek people are. You guys can't take a joke. I can.
Oh, yeah, you got crucified.
Yeah. Not all those people were, like, fucking just busting balls. They were mad.
Were people mad?
Yes.
Were people, like, really mad?
Yes.
Big mad.
And I do have to wonder if you are, too, because we counted. You replied to me 14 times on 14 different threads. So we were a little suspicious about you, and the only one that stuck up for you was Matt. He's like, I don't know. I think he's joking around.
Dude, I was mad, dude.
You were legitimately mad.
No, he wasn't mad.
No, you better not have been mad. Jesus Christ. What made you mad? The fact that I said that anime created the Ukraine war? Or that I would give my son up for adoption if I ever caught him with a fucking magazine? Which one? Which one got you
I'm
mad?
actually interested, though. What if you, like, walk in on your fucking son watching, like, some anime, like, romance show? What are you doing?
I definitely try to...
Like, genuinely.
How old is he?
Let's say 14.
Is there sex in it?
No, it's like a innocent kind of cute romance thing. No, like, sexual shit. That's the majority.
I'd probably goof on him. That's about it.
No, like, sending him to...
What, are you gay? I'd probably goof on him. What's with all this pink shit? Come on. Yeah. But, you know, I do realize that, you know, not everybody's sort of created the same. You know, and I do know straight guys that are very feminine, Edwin, you know, that are totally heterosexual. You know, I definitely, it was like, is he gay? That's what I'd be asking myself. You know,
hey, Tommy, have you ever heard my autism theory about anime?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so in anime, there's a lot of exposition. There's a lot of word vomit, talking your thoughts. You show your social cues in anime. People with autism are like connected to that because they're showing social cues.
Are you autistic? Is that why you're taking offense to this, lyrics?
Yeah, I am, man.
You're not autistic. Get the fuck out.
Back of the bus.
You're not autistic.
No, I'm good. No, I'm normal.
Is that how bad anime? You're willing to admit or just pretend that you're autistic just to fit in the anime crowd? What's the matter with you? Do you know when I was a kid? When I was a kid, before anime became diluted with sexual deviance, it used to be like the cool black kids that read comic books read. Like in the 90s.
What? Really?
Yeah, it was the cool. When I was a kid, anime was like. When I was a kid, anime was like alternative cartoons and real deep and cool, and you could be macho and watch it. I don't know what happened when I came back from the army. Everybody was sucking their thumb and hugging a fucking anime pillow. I don't know what
Tommy,
happened.
That's me.
White people ruined it, Tommy.
What white people ruined it.
Yeah.
Yo, because you like where I grew up, like if you wanted to see Akira, right, which I actually did see in the theater in '89. All right, you had to go to like the black neighborhood fucking theaters to see it, like in New York. Right, so that kind of made it like way cool. Oh yeah, man.
That's so weird though, because there's like no fucking black characters in anime. Like it's all fucking white.
Because all the Japs are racist.
Yeah.
They couldn't even put what was it, Finn from Star Wars on the cover of the fucking Force Awakens because they're afraid he was going to chase away Chinese fans because he was black. You know how insane is that? You know,
that's marketing, man. No. But dude, I have a question about Flamenco. You know, I haven't brought him up, even though he's the topic. So you know, you went over like the whole Dom thing, right? And he wants a slave.
Yeah.
But then that like thing that came out about him reading it. It was like some dude getting like feminized and like wearing skirts or something like shit. Is what
I'm really like I'm a libertarian. You can do anything you want. If he wants to be dominated, he wants to dominate. As long as like he makes it explicitly clear that this is a bedroom fantasy and it's not to go out. In fact, he wants a relationship. You know, like what?
He's all over the place, man.
Like, dude, I got news for you. Like, there's all sorts of dudes, even like macho dudes, that have all sorts of freaky kinks. Like, they want their wives to put them up in fucking handcuffs and shit. Even guys you wouldn't even think were into that stuff. People are fucking weird when that area of human psychology is so animal-like. Right,
you know,
it's really
Jordy,
it can go so many different directions. You know, I'm not a psychologist, but in that area, I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I do worry about violence and sex getting mixed up. You know, that's
no. Violence is based, dude.
Well, violence and sex, yeah.
Wait, but you know that guy, True Jordy, like the guy, like that big ass.
Yeah. Perfect example.
Didn't it come out about him like wanting to get
he likes to get
pooped
on
by some girl?
He likes to get pooped on.
What the fuck?
You know what the worst thing about that was? It was an ex-girlfriend that he blew off, and she's like, "I'll tell everybody you get pooped on." It didn't even affect him that much.
No, they actually did. Didn't they do a show like where they just shit on him for it?
Yeah.
No,
literally.
They brought a girl in. She chat on him. It was great.
It was great. It was hilarious.
Okay.
He handled that like a champ, though. I think also people nowadays they're more fetish accepting, more kink accepting than they were like even 30 years ago.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and I think is because I think people have finally accepted that human sexuality is fucking wild, you know. And then we draw the line at the kids, and that is not to be touched. Anything else goes for consenting adults, and I tend to agree with it. But I do think certain things that adults can consent to are disturbing, you know. And
is that motherfucker really 33?
What? I don't know how.
Flamenco
looks like he is.
So there was one screenshot where they were on Kino Casino, and the screenshot was from 2008, and he says he's 19, right? So, and he confirms that screenshot is real. Now, is he lying about his age at the time? That he was lying about being 19 in 2008?
Yeah, that's what I brought up. Like, to get on these sites, he's lying about how old he is, so he could be 5 years.
But if he was 19 in 2008, he would be around my age. So, like, he'd be in his 30s.
All I know is if he told me his age, I wouldn't believe him. I'm honest. No, really. Okay.
And you see a picture of him. I mean, I don't know. He could pass for between 24 and like 32.
Can I see a picture? Is it a recent picture? Can I see a picture?
Yeah, it was in Kino Casino. It was
I've never
seen
it. Yeah, send me a picture. I'm not going to put it on.
I'll send it.
Yeah, I want to see how old he looks. Because nobody knew I was 39 when I started baited. You know, I could have passed. I'm an old fart now, but I mean, I really didn't start getting old looking until I was 41. And the only reason I know that is because I'm on fucking camera every day.
I sent you the picture.
Shit. Let me see this. Oh, great. I better fucking... I almost exposed it. Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
It's like Bobax.
Yeah, he looks like Bobax.
He looks retarded, literally. Looks like fucking autistic.
Yeah, he does kind of look autistic.
He's
got like that dopey fucking smile.
Smile, yeah, that autistic smile.
He does have that autistic smile. He looks like Bobax. He looks Bobax is like.
I could see him on a short bus.
If you told me that guy was 24 years old, I would totally believe it.
Yeah, that's the thing, though.
Yeah, he looks about, I'd say 24 years old. You know? He looks like he's coming out of having a baby face. I mean, he could be 30. I've met, like, I'm not bragging here. When I was 30, I looked like I was 25. So.
Okay, well, you're showing the picture on screen, Tommy. By the way.
I know. Oh, I did. Fuck.
Okay.
It's already doxed.
Anyway.
It's already.
Yeah.
doxed.
Well,
it's already.
I know. I'm just letting you know because I know you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I already did. I thought I already did it before, so I thought it didn't matter. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
yeah. He showed it in the video.
You know what? He looks like fuck him. He looks like Bobax. I literally could say that's Bobax.
I mean, didn't this motherfucker get everything doxed about him though? Isn't this? Yeah. Shouldn't this be like confirmed at this point?
Yeah.
So here's
like,
the thing about
actual age is.
About the age thing. There's been speculation that he's lying about the dog because he doesn't want to confirm that's his dog's, right? So he doesn't want to confirm that's his birthday. So he's going to lie about it, right?
I don't think his age really, like, the more and more I think about it, I don't think his age means all that much.
Oh, come on, Tommy, dude. Well, if he's 33 looking at that bullshit versus 19.
If he's 33, it's just creepy. It's not criminal.
I think...
Okay, but there's a difference, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but, all right, I will say, like, when you have autism,
well, no, I'm not making that excuse. No, it's not criminal. You gotta draw the line somewhere. If it's legal, it's legal. That means anybody can fucking enjoy it. I'm sorry.
Okay, but there's a difference between like jerking off to some 15-year-old's comic or whatever, or some manga about like a 15-year-old.
But the thing is, it's so. You didn't listen to what I said in the show. It's so subjective. You know, everybody in the comic is drawn as sexually mature, and everything after that is speculative. So, like, we have movies like American Pie, and it's about sexuality among teenagers. The guys are about my age, and they were playing fucking 15... well, they're my age. They're my age.
They're playing about 17.
Yeah, they're playing about 17, 16-year-olds. And we also have fucking camp counselors who are only between 14 and 17 getting slaughtered by guys in hockey masks, and we don't bat an eye. So how is this any different?
Hey, man, I'm just saying it's different.
If somebody jerked off to fucking... like, I would think it was really creepy, and I want to stay away from them, but I don't know if I'd... You know, I don't know if it needs to be exposed. Like, he was jerking off to horror movies, which I'm sure happens.
So I believe the screenshot I saw, he downloaded it in 2011, which if he's 33 would have made him like 2120.
Yeah.
That makes so
2120. Okay.
20, 21, 20.
But the age is subjective because they're drawn.
Wait, Tommy, based on what you know about me, similar kind of question. Would you trust me around your kids?
Yeah.
You would?
Yes.
Okay, let's fucking go, man.
Yes.
Hey,
well, now I won't. Let's go. Where? Get the fuck out of here. But he's like, kick you off the playground.
Yeah, in fairness, like when you got in that debate with Aiden or whatever, we took your side on that. Like we thought that was kind of bullshit.
Okay,
because I don't like sexual shit. That's the thing.
Yeah, we were just fucking with you. We took your side. Right. We took your side. 100%. You didn't know that, you fucking retard? I bet you were mad at me. You fucking retard! You didn't know I stuck up for you. Hold on a second. You didn't know I stuck up for you, did you?
For Stardust pussy.
You didn't know I stuck. No. You didn't know I stuck up for you, did you? You didn't. Be honest. You didn't know. We caught you. We caught you. Guess what? We caught you. Here's the thing. We came up. It was Matt's idea to do the whole like anti-anime thing, and let's see who bites. You bit. And the reason we got it is because Aiden was being such a retard the way he went after you, right?
Wait,
and we did a whole section on how fucked up Aiden was putting you on that hand, like how awful that was. You retard! You were mad at me, weren't you? You got fucking trolled. You got trolled. You got like you idiot.
Tommy, I was never mad at you, dude.
Yeah, you idiot. You got trolled.
It was funny.
But we stuck up for you like 24 hours before that, right? No, you didn't. I don't believe you. I think,
dude, okay.
Dude, it's just anime. It's just anime. It's just a comic book. Do what I do when somebody says Star Wars sucks. Okay.
Well, the reason why I think Lyrics was joking around is because he wanted to keep it going. He was having fun.
Oh, I think after a while, yeah. The first day with 14, replying to 14 tweets maybe was a little sus.
But that's Lyrics, that's what he,
14 tweets, really? That's a little sus.
I'm a shit poster, dude. But
well, what happened to your fucking? Where's your Twitter? I don't even see anymore.
I got fucking suspended for CP.
For how? Yeah. What?
Dude, they got me.
You did.
They got me, man. The allegations were true. No, I think I made fun of Tipster and someone reported me, like one of his e-whores, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, send me your new Twitter if you ever get one.
Well, it's
an anime one. You don't want it.
Tell me your anime.
Oh no, you're sticking to that one? No, I don't want it.
Yeah, dude. I'm not making a new one.
You know what I'll do is I'll follow you and I'll unfollow you real quick, so at least you can DM me. But I'm not looking at your fucking feed. You know?
Yeah. I don't want you to, dude. No. There's too much like shaking.
Well, let's make this clear. If you enjoy that shit, go have at it, brother. But I'm goofing on the whole community. You're way like you're calling in here, man. I'm getting pussy. You know, you got the whole blonde hair, blue eyes going on. You do not need to be embracing that shit publicly. You can like have that as a side thing and act like you're not into it, so you look that much cooler. You know,
no, but I want those kind of people, though.
He wants the anime e-girls.
You do not want anime e-girls. No, you don't.
Well, not e-girls, but like I want those kind of people.
I mean, the one you got a crush on seems to be like a weird kind of anime e-girl, right?
True, dude. Yeah, didn't you guys? No. Someone sent me a clip of you guys fucking reacting to my dream girl. That was true.
You're joking around, right? I hope.
Nah, dude. That's actually.
You are a degenerate.
Girl,
it's just you're like low on the degenerate scale.
She looks like she'd ruin your life, Lyrics. She looked like she'd accuse you of something horrible. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she looked like she just ruined.
She's my dream girl.
How?
Yeah. Why do you
Bro,
she
looks
awesome. Better?
That's my wife. You're making fun of my fucking wife right now. I'm pulling a Tipster on you. Fuck you.
All right.
You like that high pitched voice?
The high pitched anime voice. Oh, when she did that anime impression, you probably like fucking like.
Oh, that was weird. It was like scratching a chalkboard.
I have to fuck. I did.
Well, I kind of like that. Yeah. Like, so you're a little freaky, I guess, right? When it comes to this shit. You're fucking freaky. That's freaky shit.
I am a minor, Tommy C.
You're not a minor anymore. You're 18.
No, I'm 18.
You're fucking. 18. No, now you're not 18. You're freaky. You're fucking weird. That's it.
Okay, but I'm not a degen.
Yeah, you're a little degenerate. Everything is like you gotta see a degeneration. You know, somebody sits around watching Star Wars all day and does nothing else is a degenerate. So you're just like low.
Okay, the Star Wars community is way worse than anime community. Fuck off.
God, they're bad. I'll admit they're annoying as fuck, but they're nowhere near as annoying as anime. You know?
You guys have been around for years though, versus the anime community in the last like decade.
Oh, so you guys have an inferiority complex? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. That's fucking. That means you're more fucked up. Thanks for proving.
I don't know. Like when there's Star Wars body pillows, like yeah.
When I get on a Star Wars body pillow, that's it. And hey, Andy, the Leia thing. Could you try it? Yeah, that's degenerate.
You don't think there's motherfuckers out there jizzing on their Star Wars figurine alien dudes? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, probably. I mean, LSC Alien did that whole thing, even though he's a douchebag. But he's like. He does that thing called People Ruin Everything. He did it with Overwatch, and then he made a whole fucking channel out of it. He's a multimillionaire now. But he basically said they have sex or anime. They have something fucked up for everything. The least. I bet there's people that jizz on fucking Major League Baseballs. You know. I guarantee
that's your autograph.
Just to clarify, I don't do that. So chat, shut the fuck up.
Jeff has done that. It is confirmed.
Yeah. I don't think Jeff's freaky at all. I think Jeff.
He's gonna get doxxed.
Jeff is one of the few people. Jeff is one of the few people that should probably get a little freakier. You know, just spice things up in the life. What do you think, Jeff?
He needs anime. In his life.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't think Jeff's too manly for
that. He needs that lolly.
He is way too manly
Flamenco
for that
can send you some good material, brother.
Yeah, no.
Flamenco's got all the shit to send to you.
All right, thanks, Lyrics. I'll talk to you. Take care. I'm calling it.
Yeah, dude. Catch you later.
I think he was a little irritated. I think he was. He didn't know. He didn't know. There's no way. 14 times. I repeat, Jeremy. Is he?
What the fuck is this?
Jeremy.
Well, don't say his name. I don't.
Oh yeah, it's true. Well, it's already up there. Yeah, Jeremy V is a faggot. I repeat, Jeremy is an F slur. Thank you. I recognize that name. I don't know. Okay, I don't get it. I think he did. Somebody. I'm not. I think somebody just got doxxed. No, nothing to do about it. Jerky. Latchkey Goth Boy sends me something very gay and animated. All right. I don't know. I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna go on. I have to do some German homework and stuff. We've been on an hour, right? Hour and a half. Yeah. It's time. It's time to call for this. Listen, I have to actually. I sort of got to fucking forgive what's his face. Why is that so white? Kite caught a misspelling in the upcoming, but it's actually not a misspelling. Pimp and Pete, and I actually didn't do this for a change. So when a lot of people saw the 10-year anniversary of SFTP, right, they noticed the misspelling, and they just assumed that I wrote it, which is a pretty good assumption, in fairness. And it says celebrating 10 years instead of celebrating. Well, I kind of realized that was done on purpose. Get it?
Right.
Yes.
What do you get? What do you get? I don't believe either of you. So you get it?
Because the spelling was misspelled on purpose. Yeah.
Yes. So number one, I didn't write this. It wasn't my idea, and it wasn't actually misspelled. It was deliberately spelled that way. I just what's his name? Your dyslexia is contagious. So yes, this will be the thumbnail for the 10-year anniversary. We're going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. That wasn't a Doc Ball. That was my friend. Just wanted to tell him he's okay. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for scaring the shit out of us.
I thought what I thought it was. I thought it was lyrics. That was terrible because he looks like a Jeremy. Let's name our son Jeremy. That's what he looked like to me. But we have this coming out, and it's 6 o'clock. I'm gonna try to do like 6 hours, or when I get just too ridiculous.
To be honest with you, I didn't even notice a typo because I'm so
you didn't
used
notice.
To
You're the first guy that usually notices it. But non-first English language. What's his name did? Happy 10th anniversary. Wait, wrong day. I'll try again on the day. Okay. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and we're probably gonna run it 4 hours.
I gotta set an alarm for that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get up on it.
I'll miss at least like the first 4 hours.
Yeah. We'll try to keep it going. Maybe I realized I was like, well, maybe I can smoke pot that day, and I'm like, no, I can't. I absolutely cannot because I will.
You got to get drunk.
Because you have to pull the cord with me with that because I am out of control. I cannot control myself. Proof. Happy birthday, Matt. Is your birthday today?
It's not. No, but people think it's my birthday every day. So thank you.
Okay. Daisy Ridley's birthday is today.
Oh shit!
Star Wars fan. She's born the same day as my daughter. That's funny. All right. I think that's enough. I think we've had it. But yeah, 10 years ago, 6 o'clock, open drinking. I'll be gone for a couple days after that. I'm taking like a mini vacation.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start it. I was a little lazy this weekend. We're gonna start pumping stuff on the other channel, and keep the clips coming and whatever comes from here. Make sure. I might bring back, what was it? Shot from the Point Trash, which used to be called like the clips or rewind.
Could I possibly make a recommendation?
Sure.
If anyone has any clips for the 10-year anniversary that they would like to recommend, just DM them to me, please. Fuckheads, anyone that think something is funny, DM them to me or anyone on the news team, or put them in the Discord or whatever.
You know what I'm thinking of? Putting maybe on SFTP Trash right here. Quite possibly. It's not monetized anymore, but some of the shows that we do offline.
Yeah, the Vito interview. We
have the Vito thing. Maybe I'll ship that over there.
We have the Vito interview, and then we also have Bloodsport.
Yeah, we had the Vito Bloodsports. We might put that up there. We might doing that. Tommy C is open and now active again. The first video got over a K, which I couldn't believe. But yeah, I might be going off the beaten path with that one. And then there'll still be news videos over here and shit. But kind of call it. We done. Thanks so much, everybody. Already donated. I know things are tough. Believe me, and I can see it on my end because I don't think my audience got like less generous. I think things are getting tight, and man, my heart goes out to you. So all the best. And yeah, €200 food bill. Who's to get out of there under $80? Not easy.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me, head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree, Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones, folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
He's a real good looking guy. I forgot.